Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today I got a big 4x8 piece of wood that we're going to make United States templates on and see how it comes out. So follow along. Alright, so what my thinking is we're going to take this sheet and I'm going to make the biggest United States that I can, and then inside that I'm going to make another size United States, and inside that one I'm going to make an even smaller United States. So I have different template sizes that I can go off of. Now with these templates, it's going to be so much easier because I'm going to project it on a wall, draw it on, and then from that point I'll have 3 different template sizes when I'm creating different pieces. So if I'm putting boards together and creating the United States or the American flag on it, I have a template of 3 different sizes, which is going to make my life easy. Projecting it might be the toughest part. So let's get that taken care of. I'm going to go in my backyard, wait for it to get dark out, and then what we'll do is project it on using a TV projector onto the wall, which I'll have this against, and create those patterns. So let's give that a try. Alright, the video at night didn't come out really well. So what we did is just projected it against the wall. I drew 3 of them out, which really wasn't as bad as I thought once I got the projector set up where it was projecting it at the biggest and it wasn't wobbling or moving on me. So pretty big, medium. So I think this is 1x2. This is kind of like a 2x3 or 2x4 maybe, and then we've got our 4 foot by about 7 foot of it. Not too bad. Looks like I'll be cleaning up a little bit of these lines, making it a little bit easier to trace and cut. We've got a jigsaw. We've got a brand new DeWalt jigsaw that I'm super excited to break out and use. Kind of why I did this project. So with all these, we're going to cut those out. With this space left over, I think I can get one of these in here, maybe even the second biggest. We'll see. We'll try to get as close as we can on that. So I'm going to use my jigsaw. We'll cut these out, and then I'll have 3 templates to go off of. And from that point, it's endless what we can do. Glue some boards together, find a template that they want, that customer would want, create it. I've already got it set up, so I would just draw it. I won't have to project it onto some material that's maybe even heavier or thicker. I'll have it, which will make my life a lot easier down the line. So it's key to have these. It'll make your life easier down the line. So jigsaw, let's get started. Alright, that was a lot of work, but it's worth it. We got all these cool American or United States out of it. With the leftover wood, we were able to create another small one, which we're going to do, and a medium size out of it. I like the sound of that. So we're going to trace them out, then we're going to cut them, and then we'll have a sample size or a template for all of them, plus 1 small and 1 medium that we'll do something cool with. So let's get started. Let's draw it out. Alright, we have our first one done other than our templates. We got our templates cut. Now this is the first one from the template. Came out pretty nice. I've already sanded it down, cleaned it up a little bit. Now what we're going to do is stain it, and then we're going to paint it, and then we'll do some cool stuff with it afterwards. Maybe one of these will stay in my house, so I'll have to ask my wife what I'll be doing with it after I stain it. But what we're going to do in my head is stain it, paint it, scuff it so it'll show through the darkness of the stain, and then maybe put a little heart where Arizona is, and then put this up on our wall. Actually, maybe the bigger one. So let's get staining. Jocko bean stain. I've got a rub-on rag, and then I've got a wipe-off rag. Alright, we got them cut out. We got our tent set up because that sun is getting pretty warm right now. So after the stain, really like it. We could leave it like this, but what I'm going to do, just to show some different techniques that we could use, we're going to paint these. So here's the smaller one. Here's the mid-size one. And we haven't done a big one yet, but down the line we will. So the big one, or this medium-sized one, is going to be white. The small one's going to be like a robin's egg. We're going to paint it on, we're going to scuff it up, give it a little vintage look, and see how they come out. Now, our goal is, these are templates that we cut out. We can create these now moving forward for custom orders. In future videos and future posts on Instagram, you're going to see different styles. We got some old wood glued up right now that we're going to turn into these United States. So we're going to have quite a few different variations that we can do. So we'll just keep doing these, figuring out pricing for them, and then we can start custom building these. So let's get started by painting. Let's do the small one first. Alright, we let them dry. Now what we're going to do is sand them with the edges. We're going to use some old dull paper. And for the flat area, I'm just going to use my old sandpaper from a previous project that I left on there. And we'll just go over the top nice and easy. So, not much work here. You can kind of pick how much you want to sand off, if any. Some people might just prefer it this way, and that's perfectly fine. But I want to add a little creativity to it, a little vintage style to it. So we're going to add a little sanding to it. So let's get started. Alright, here they are completed. We got our small, and we've got our medium, and we even have a large that we haven't done yet. But this is kind of a cool design. It's a robin's egg. Then we scuffed it up, showed the stain that we put under it, and well, give it a lot of definition and coolness to it. This piece right here, a little bit bigger. We sealed them so they'll last for a long time. this shine will go away over the next couple minutes, and well, they'll be ready to hang. So we'll post these up, see what they can sell for, and we'll keep doing some more custom pieces. So keep an eye out for those on my Instagram and my website. So tell me what you think about the United States.